funny block, man. Best character in the game. Like, I don't know. Like,
And you know what? Fair enough.
yeah, dude, Sinnoh right there, just with the like,
Locked in. Josh
locked
Jordan right
in.
there, too. Just chilling, hanging out.
just chilling in the background.
Just chilling, just hanging.
But yeah, I mean, that being said, just this is gonna be an explosive matchup. Do you know how Spyre plays Steve? Like specifically, is he like a more patient Steve player, or is he like the Yanni kind of thing where it's just sometimes you die?
I honestly, it's hard to say. I think he will show his hand pretty quickly, just like the experience that's because the PSI kids do relatively well into Steve, if I'm not mistaken. So I think it's gonna be much more about seeing where Cinnamint places against Steve more than it's gonna be how Spyre deals with the PSI kids and how he deals with Lucas.
I'm interested to see exactly how like Cinnamint uses his tools against Steve, because like one of the biggest things with playing against Steve is it's like most characters in the game you can either like understand like the matchup just generally, or like you just play your game plan, right? But Steve is one of the very few characters in the game that's like, okay, you have to do matchup knowledge. You have to understand all the tools that Steve has to effectively play. Like, how do you deal with blocks? How do you deal with minecart? What do you do? How does your character
He just ate a full up smash from point to finish right there. Didn't kill, fortunately, but still.
Oh, that forward air throw out. Sinnoh getting the first stock right there. Just mad respect. Gaming right over there. Just Sinnoh just commanding this lead, just throwing Spyre into this like infinite loop of just PSI kid all over you, just floaty, but all these different tools just thrown out here, just calling out everything, just playing right in his face enough to the point where he's like out of like the range of like Steve's tools, but right in the range to get like his own advantage state. Like 60% on top of like this first stock is nothing to scoff at. And he calls out like the minecart jumps, like the stuff from ledge, all of that right over there. I mean, I don't know if that forward smash is gonna hit this timeline, but like, you know, that's still pretty dope.
Today I also just learned that minecart sets off trap. I mean, it makes sense now looking back, but that is disgusting. Furthermore disgusting, I hate the Lucas's tag. I hate Cinnamont's in-game so much. Why?
What are you gonna do? Complain about it?
I'm not complaining. No, I will not complain.
I mean, fair enough. Like, I mean,
listen, they're farther in bracket than I ever will be. All right, I gotta hold that. So what if Cinnamint has the in-game Phantom Taxon?
Minecart went through forward air in that situation. I wonder if it was just because it had like the gold powered up, because it has like, I think it has a little bit more armor. Might be mistaken on that. But just so interesting to see this. And this advantage state just, I mean, no longer advantage state. Just,
oh my gosh, barely getting out of there. Fired it off a little too early when you could have hesitated just a little bit, but because of that Cinnamint.
Oh, and that Zare to like the snake right over there into the and then upbeat. Oh, okay. Spyre, I mean, knows his character, knows his tech, knows how to recover right there. Just mad respect. Are you familiar with Steve Tech at all at this point?
Give me a rundown. Which one?
Okay, so right over there, Spyre, I think did 2 different techs right over there. There's a special like height that you get it when you like do the Rock Elytra thing, where you like start off going almost vertical, but then you like taper off and go into like a horizontal, and you gain the most height that way. It's a very specific like input, but it basically means you can recover from the bottom. Another thing you can do is if you mash A when you're like hovering, you also have a higher ledge grab. So that turns Steve recovery from being kind of meh and like resource heavy to like, how did you recover from that low?
How did you get here?
How did you get here? What are you talking about? And it's like, just Steve is just like, you know what? I beat the Ender Dragon. I can fly now. This is fair. You know?
Here's the lighter. Here's the lighting ability. Lord knows Steve did that.
Oh, dude, Sinnoh almost went for like the PK Thunder like rocket thing.
Yeah, no, trying to have it wrap around so that hits at the very end.
Almost getting that, but not quite. And that F tilt trying to get like the jump 2 frames something there, but not quite getting it. Sinnoh using that hold the block right over there to get the fire. It's insane.
Ridiculous. That's a very, as even if it is the last stock, that's a very strong start for Cinnamint. And getting that first game over Spyre, Spyre does get a little more chance to try and potentially get more reads on Cinnamint, try and get more momentum now and try and start a snowball. That being said, getting that first game, if you can run away with it now, here and now, and not let the adaptations happen, best of 3 format, that's the ideal.
Yeah.
And trying to do that, especially with Lucas, very, very, very essential.
Cinnamint's always been the kind of player to like just advantage state full to the nines. Like he has some problems at disadvantage when you start reading him, but like if he can just like blitz you down and just end you, then there's nothing you can do. Because then nair, oh, up air, oh, that almost hit that forward air, but still 52 off of an aerial out of shield. Congratulations.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, no one plays this character because he's hard, but like, dang, sometimes you just get like schmixed.
Talking about the schmicks, you see that PK freeze, just like point blank range. That would have been diabolical if that hit. Also, like 99% confident that fully charged, that would have just killed right off.
Oh, sometimes it just ends you. That down smash.
Ooh, what?
Dude. Oh.
I hope so. There's a running joke from Western Washington called the Tarachi up smash, or the Tarachi as they call it, where it's just where you up smash it. And I hope Cinnamint takes the opportunity to. Oh, wait, did the block save him?
Maybe so. He didn't make the tech. He could have teched it, but like still.
That is ridiculous.
And
there we go. No stalling.
No stalling.
Here's a giant hitbox. Deal with it.
Dude, the funny thing is, Lucas down smash is so large that he can be facing the other way and it will still 2-frame.
Yeah, you could be swinging behind him and you still get hit. Dude. Oh my gosh, almost got the read. It was just slightly misplaced. That would have been crazy for Cinnamint.
Dude, Cinna is like playing like a madman right here. Just swinging at the Steve, just absolutely just counterplaying. Like, what are you supposed to do? You have no iron. You can't like anvil. You can't like do any of your cool stuff. Like, you just gotta hope that Cinna gives you just enough time. Well, okay, now you got 1 block of iron, but like still the counterplay of just taking the time to like use all those resources, like from Cinna, just so good. And that F tilt beats that out, dude.
Risky business.
Dude, they called out the side B, and then like also got like a small conversion. Unfortunately, didn't capitalize that off before, but like perfectly counterplaying against what Spyre has to offer with Steve. Like Cinna knows the matchup. Cinna knows what he's got, and Cinna knows where he can get his options from. This is amazing.
Keep in mind though, that Spyre currently has a diamond sitting for him at home and has brought actually to almost an advantage compared to what was going on in the last game, but.
You opened your mouth. Okay, we all know it's gonna be last stock diamond. We already knew this was gonna happen. But like, it's Cinna. It's Cinna. Dude, he's got 40 from like 1 interaction and like he's already still playing advantage state. Like, what are you supposed to do?
I can't speak. Otherwise I manifest tragedy. I just can't do it.
I think it's just commentator's curse.
Cannot do it. It's beyond commentator's curse, man. Doing it everyone. I speak their name and just tragedy follows them, alright? I can't.
I just have to point out the fact that like Spyre's like already like at the top of the stage and like Cinna's down here. Spyre's nowhere near Cinna, but the minecart's right there. And Cinna just has to like he feels the need instinctively to just grab his like stick and just smack the cart away as a reflector. And I don't understand why, but I just find it funny. And either way, like
oh, it's funny, no question. It's just some random stick, by the way. It's not like a baseball bat. It's just a stick.
Dude, the man's got a stick and a snake, and he's going over here and he's fighting against literally Minecraft Steve.
That's messed up, by the way. He's throwing the snake at people. Like, first off, rude. Second off, the poor snake. That's crazy.
Dude, it's a rope snake. I know very little about Mother 3, but I played a little bit about it. The snake is there. He's willing. Oh.
Is that minecart under left platform killing in the top right of the stage?
Yep.
No power it?
I think that was powered rails.
Was that
might be mistaken. Might be mistaken.
We got the footage. We got the footage.
Do we? I don't think so. Do we? We're side stream. We probably
Either
don't.
way. Okay, I mean, either way, they tied beyond the center stage on the left side, top right. Maybe it's Dia. We'll say it's Dia. You know what? We'll go Dia. We'll go Dia.
It kill stream go. It kill screen.
Yeah, it did kill
That's
screen.
still concerning if it's kill screen. Like if it's bad DI, it's like you die. It's like okay, I understand. If it's kill screen, then you're like okay,
Madness.
that's a little odd. But still some great things from Spyre. He's finding like those interesting moments to like interact and come in with all this. Interesting counter from Cinnamint. I wonder if just because of the smaller stage right over here, he's going to get more of this. But another interesting thing, if I'm not mistaken, this is one of the stages where there are different like mining materials based on where you mine inside the stage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Steve, counter big stages allow so much more like thought process to it's like, yeah, you have dual plats, but like which dual plat matters more, so much more just because of like resources. Because like, I mean, PS2 gives you a lot more like iron in general, but like this right over here, this seems to be largely, I think in the center, I think it has more like steel and like cobblestone, but on the edges it starts like tapering off in like its value rarity.
Interesting.
Just given by the fact that, like, see right over there, nope, it seems to be largely stone. Or, never mind, I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Hey, you know what? Good on you, though. Good on you for knowing parts of the stages in which Minecraft Steve gets what they're looking for.
Dude,
I will admit to you right now, that is more than I expected to know.
Dude, this is like one of those things where it's like Minecraft Steve like throws counterplay on its edge, where it's like you have to understand everything.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like you have
foundationally every small detail about Steve, because that's the only way to truly counterpick.
Yeah. Like he still has losing matchups, and he still has explosiveness. Like don't get me wrong, but like the biggest thing that Steve asks of you is to understand the matchup.
No question.
And if you're not ready for it, it's like playing against Snake. Like you're not gonna have fun.
You will pay dearly. It's actually Snake Syndrome times 10.
Yeah.
Because the character's options are just that powerful. But here we have, again, Spyre trying to create even more divide with this percent difference, 15 to 87. But oh my gosh, Cinnamint almost found so much opportunity there. Of course, Spyre will get away, but not without a little damage, a little bruising. That's 58% on the ledge, caught by the spike, almost got hit by the up air. Finally finding the grab they were looking for, getting hit by a PK Fire.
Even though percent seem to be relatively even right now, just like looking at resources, even though Spyre has like 2 sets of iron right now for whatever he wants to spend it on, he's running out of like typical resources. So everything else is going to be so much more expensive. And block walls are going to be so much harder to deal with. Because like they're going to last for a lot longer. Like it's going to take like 2 F tilts or so to break.
Somewhere near there, yeah.
So different things, but like he's almost already out of resources. Where it's like if he keeps on camping, it doesn't really get the mining that he needs to get. Like right now, he's just out of resources. He has nothing.
Yeah,
the man has literally nothing.
There we go. Finally, though, getting an opportunity just to get some blocks and getting some materials.
Dude, Cinna getting back to stage like that, just so clean.
Oh my gosh, out of resources again, and still swinging. There's so much risk about potentially losing your items. Oh my god, as I speak it, there we go. The pickaxe is gone. There we go, trying to use the flint to get at least some more pressure off the stage, get some items. The diamond has been discovered, so now losing the stock is not nearly as painful as it was going to be originally.
I mean, yeah, he finally did. How long has he been holding on to diamond? Just for like a little bit? Like,
just got it right before he died.
Mad respect. Though he's like so low on resources. Like just because he gets like diamond, all of his hits would be so much stronger, right? Like, yeah, they're gonna do like 20. They're gonna like kill it like 70. But a lot of the things too is it's like he has no walls. He doesn't have block extensions that he can do right now. Oh, the parry! Mad respect.
Really clean. Got an excellent 31% off of that, but then Spyre immediately turns around and gives 30% of his own off 2 hits. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, like, you don't really have options for, like, TNT or anything like that, which I haven't really seen Spyre use TNT all that much. And that's the last of his iron right there. Oh, never mind. He got one more back. But, I mean, like, the disadvantage for Steve, like, generally sucks when he doesn't have, like, minecart or anvil. So, like, in situations like these, where Cinna can just push the advantage, like, sometimes you just end up with, oh, that was bold. That was so bold.
Yeah, no, that was insane to pick there. No, gets the grab release. Goes right for him with the magnet. Second lease on life. Gets the roll away.
Dude, it just takes one interaction from either of these people. Like. Oh, no!
The down smash doesn't make contact.
Cinna. Building a wall there.
Oh my gosh. Sniped out of the cart. Is that a back throw? That's not going to be it. It's going to be dangerously close, though. Finally forged another
and the tech. And the tech. That beats it out? Interesting.
In fact, it took him
And-
out.
and the F tilt!
That's it.
Oh my
Cinnamint
goodness.
wins.
Bro, dude, the counterplay there, like, sometimes.
Gosh.
Wow.
12th floor team kill, unfortunately, but still incredibly impressive by Cinnamint to get the win over Spyre. It's absolutely immaculate work. Both of them played their hearts out, and both of them brought so close to that victory. It was last hit for no. It was last hit the whole time. Basically, it felt like.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Just using the tools, like Cinna has the tools and the know-how to counteract like everything. Like watching like Cinna play, there was like times where I was like, wait, okay, so that's how he deals with these options. So that breaks minecart. Just watching him know what breaks minecart and how to deal with minecart right there just shows a lot. Like knowing that much in the matchup is so much and pays off so well, and just insane. And was that like a not semifinals, right? So not. Yeah, I
Let me
don't think he's
double check.
qualified for top 16 right there, right?
That was to get into. Oh, sorry, reading the wrong one.
Oops.
I do love Star GG and the ability to like separate pools so you can focus on certain people, specific things.
It is great.
That was losers.
Losers.
Cinnamint actually now has to go against the K rule that we saw earlier, hijinks.
That's gonna be an interesting matchup. I wonder if we're gonna be so lucky too.